Welcome everybody. Happy new set release. We have boxes, both collector and play booster boxes of Murders of Karlov Manor. Really excited about a new set, really excited to open a new box of cards, and that's exactly what we're going to start with in this video. Play boosters. So these are, in fact, printed in Japan. So kind of excited to have some Japanese ones. Hopefully we get some nice high quality cards to start out.
Sorry about the shaking of the camera. It'll stop once we get the box open. The table's really wobbly.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad anyhow. But yeah, so we'll see here. I know there's been some controversy over play boosters. I'm excited to get my hands on them. Some people were speculating that opening them like in a draft format is going to feel kind of like March of Machines, where you got like all the, kind of specific slots. I'll try and talk about those a little bit. They have their little advertisement on there, the best of draft and set boosters. But there are, in fact, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, that's 36 packs. How about that? All right, we'll get right on into cracking. We'll see how we end up doing it. I'll go ahead and try a few pull tabs, but that's exactly why I don't like pull tabs. Because I always just rip the corner off and then I can't get the pack open. So I may cut some of them, but yeah, anyway. We'll move through these. There's 36 packs. There's a ton of stuff to get through. But there's up to 4 rares, so that's a cool goblin token. All right, so, and rares should be in the front. Okay, so, and there's a guaranteed foil per pack. So we start off with a foil rare, Wojak Investigator. And then we have a foil case, one of the new, it's not a new card type, it's an enchantment. But it's, it's a mechanic where you get some stuff up front, and then if you jump through the hoops to solve the case, you get some other value later. So we'll keep the rares together. And then uncommons, this is 1, 2, 3 uncommons. So that's the showcase treatment for it. 4 uncommons. All right, and then common. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, okay, so 7 commons. The 7th common, I'm not sure if it's going to be up front or in the back. It's probably up front in these Japanese boosters. Can be a list or special guest card. And Novice Inspector, that's a cool common. It's functional reprint of Throbbing Inspector. So anyway, I'm having my assistant open up or slice open the top of the packs, and we have a list card up here. Raucous Theater. I do not know any of the art. Actually, it looks pretty cool at this point. And then we have a Plains. Oh, Crashing Footfalls for a special guest card. So, special guest mythic. We'll see how many special guests we get in this draft box. Or, sorry, play booster box. But that's cool. I'll go ahead and keep it away from the main set for now. Reenact the crime for our rare. All right, and then I'll keep moving through the packs a little bit faster because there's a lot of packs to go through here for just one video.
As I'm cutting the packs open, I noticed something interesting about the layout. I've never had it where the cards are like sticking up in the middle of the packs before, and I wonder if it's because they're adding in like different cards from like different sets now than just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't speak to that. There may be something about how they constructed
like
the
how
packs.
they packed it, yeah.
But also the Japanese ones have a little more air in, so maybe they can move around. Mysterious Creature for a token. And then we have a regular mountain. Soul Search, foil uncommon. Illicit Masquerade for a rare. Sample Collector. Torch the Witness. Coerce to Kill. Okay, so we got a borderless uncommon. So anyway, I don't know. Everyone, hopefully it sparks some conversation about these and, how people feel about, them messing with draft boosters and the draft experience. There's obviously going to be the potential for more rares. Up to 4 per pack. Actually, in this next pack, let's try and look at how the slots are arranged. So the first one's like a token or art card slot, a land slot, a guaranteed foil. I believe this is the guaranteed rare, and then maybe not because there's 2 wild card slots. The first being foil. This is the other wild card slot, so the non-foil one, and it just happens to be a rare. And then here is the cycle of rare lands. They have basic land types and they surveil. They always enter tapped. I'm excited to have those, so it's cool. Surveil on a land is, maybe an upgrade to Scry in the right deck. I do love the art on Bubble Smuggler. I had seen this one, but it's like a weird, fish octopus. Looks like just, kind of like an okay limited card, but yeah, the art's great. So yeah, anyway, we've seen so far we've seen a special guest, we've seen a rare wild card and a rare foil wild card. So we're doing the things. Okay. Well, it's just a common, in fact, but geez, foil borderless common in like kind of the low level play booster pack. Anyway, card looks great. Okay, then we got a mythic, the Kylox's Volt Strider, Blood Spatter Analysis, and then we're into our uncommons. I don't know if it doesn't look like any of the uncommon slots are like seeded to be like the cases or anything. Yeah, anyway. I've seen, some, a decent amount of the set. I definitely don't recognize anything at this point. Yeah, I did preview a few things just so I'd kind of be a little bit up to date. Our first foil land. Okay, so this is a list card. Mistvale Plains. I don't know this one. There's tapped. It seems pretty mid, is what it is. And then our foil. Okay, so in fact, the list card is up front. If it replaces the common, it's up front. And then we got a mythic planeswalker. So we got Kaya. And I'm in the middle of talking, and then I open like a really cool card. Yeah, no clue. It's got like a paragraph here. Yeah, I mean it seems all right. It's got 2 upticks and then a downtick. Yeah, all right. It's got some removal. It kind of protects itself. Maybe that's going to be a good one. There's a lot of planeswalkers in standard though. Oh, and then these rope. So they went kind of with the Clue theme, like the Clue game. So each of the colors has, there's like a knife in red, I think. There's rope. There's a candlestick. There's all the things.
And we are getting a Clue bundle. It's just not here yet. So it'll be interesting to see if they put some of those cards in the Clue bundle. Because I haven't really looked up any like spoilers or anything for this set yet. But it'll be
murder.
Oh, yeah.
They have to include murder in this set.
It'll be interesting to see what they come up with for that game. I think they're like revamping the actual game of Clue with Magic cards. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, so that's interesting. Of course, there's a ton of like Clue artifacts, and the speaking of Clue artifact, there's the token. But let's see, we got 10th District Hero for rare, and then there's the knife. So anyway, they're also their Clue equipment, and because it's a Clue, you can pay 2 and sack it to draw cards. You do not have to tap it though. This doesn't have a tap ability, but I believe I've seen Lightning Helix. So reprint now in standard. Lead Pipe, that's the black one. So yeah, there's 5 of the Clue weapons available. But anyway, I believe I saw a creature that you can pay 2 and sack to draw a card. Doesn't have to tap. So it's like you can still attack with it and sack it. So anyway, don't know how important that's going to be, but slight change from the Clue because I would actually now want to double check. Oh, the Clues, yeah, you don't have to tap them. Okay, I misunderstood. Usually you have to tap that kind of thing, but all right, we got our first of the Punch Out little token cards. Forest, Leering Onlooker. Ooh, we got the Kellen that's, apparently just going to be in every set now. This one seems interesting because you get to play an additional land and investigate on the the adventure, and then of course he's adventuring and his colors keep changing. Oh, we got Judith, Carnage Carnosaur. And it's got the showcase treatment for it. So you can get Death Touch and Lifelink on an instant or sorcery. Okay, so you can make your Shock get Death Touch and gain life. That's cool. Because Shock is in this set. Spoiler for anybody that cares. At this point, you're watching an opening video, so you're probably looking for spoilers. And that's the red, blue signpost uncommon. I don't think, so this showcase treatment, it looks a little odd, where the color just like it's like a file fades
file.
or goes straight to black. I don't think it does the colors justice that much. Like there's red and blue.
Those are the cards that get the invisible ink treatment in the collector boosters.
Yes, they can. So keep watching our videos, and hopefully you'll see some of that. Topiary Panther. Demand answers. I kind of like having, a borderless. I mean, I guess that's probably like those are the story spotlight cards. But I kind of like having like a borderless style treatment on like commons and uncommons. Like they just look better than, a lot of the standard sets. They just do like a frame treatment. Anyway, we got a foil rare. Tulsamere Midnight's Light. Oh, this makes the big, wolf. So yeah, if you can play this one in limited, looking pretty good. Lots of stats for 5 mana. And then we got Lost in the Maze. Presumed Dead. Torch the Witness. Polygraph Orb. Scene of the Crime. Okay, a new tap land. Okay, you can tap creatures to get mana of any color, and you can... it's a clue. Okay, it's a clue land. Okay, so you can cycle it. Alright, pick your poison. Orangutan. Defenestrated Phantom. Okay, so he got pushed out a window. So finally, from New Capenna, the dude landed, died, and is now a phantom because Defenestrate was, one of the creatures died there. That's a cool art. 1 mana, 1/1 menace with upside, but also it has cool art. I like that. Escape Tunnel. Okay, so this is like the upgraded Evolving Wilds. So yeah. It's not largely upgraded, but it does have like a slight upside in which you can make something unblockable instead of like actually getting a land. All right. Ooh, Branch of Vitu-Ghazi. So so the land has disguise. I haven't talked about disguise, but so maybe late game you can just bring this in as a 2/2 if you don't need any more lands. Anyway, we'll move on. They're rare. Oh, there's the cat. Yep.
The cat's not here today. She's at the other place.
Yep. Coerce to Kill. Oh, that's a cool art.
We are getting the Secret Lair Cats and Dogs deck tomorrow, though, so we'll be opening that on our channel.
Yeah, so everybody stay tuned. Keep watching. Let's move a little faster. Okay, so this is like a, big pump combat trick for your Go Wide White deck. Gadget Technician. Yeah, we got lots of packs to burn through, so let's go a little bit quicker. There's a Merfolk. Forest. Fairy Snoop. Ill-Timed Explosion. Oh, okay, so now we got the red... Okay, so this is the art card that we saw before, so that's the Swamp Mountain. That's cool. All right, can we get all 5 of the... Can we get all 5 of the lands from this set? That would be fantastic. Due Diligence, Augury Agency Coroner, and Granite Witness. Okay, we got a 0/0 Trample Ooze, so it's going to get counters or something somewhere. All right, Airtight Alibi. We've seen that art a few times now. Doppelgang. XXX Green Blue. Oh, okay. It makes copies of multiple copies of multiple things. Yep, multiple copies of multiple things. Break out. Hard-hitting question, not on my watch. Thinking cap. Galvanize. Topiary Panther. Unauthorized exit. Okay, so bounce with the surveil. Rockish Scoundrel. Museum Night Watch. Alley Assailant. I'm gonna kind of move the stack a little bit.
The showcase cards, I guess that's the showcase. The one, well, there's two different ones, right? There's like the magnifying glass one, and then there's like the case file one.
Yeah, and I need to double check if those are all. In fact, I think I'm gonna start putting commons here, just a little bit easier to actually to reach. That way, I don't have to keep crossing the frame. So there's Kylox. So Kylox is like a 7 mana 4/4 Menace Ward Haste, and then his vehicle's a mythic. But he seems like I like the art on that card, and he looks really cool. But 7 mana for a 4/4, and then you have to sack a bunch of stuff. Like I don't know. Doorkeeper Thrall. Okay, stops triggered abilities. Concealed Weapon. Long Goodbye. So I don't know if everybody else has like looked at any kind of like set reviews or anything. But heads up, if you're gonna do your pre-release or play limited the first week. This spell can't be countered. Very important on removal spells. You can still target ward creatures, and the ward is a counter. You can't counter something that can't be countered, of course. So that's an important line of text on a few cards in the set. So everyone look out for that. And the Mask Macabre Reconstruction.
It reminds me of the Mask of Lethal Company, the one that card.
Yeah. So. Like the tragedy mask?
No, that one, the one the blue one.
Oh, okay. Oh, this one. Okay, yeah, okay. Unscrupulous agent. Yeah, so looks like almost halfway through the box. So still got lots to go. Okay, an imp. When it dies, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. So the devil got an upgrade. We got a foil extended art land or full art land. Then we got another foil. This time we're going to drag the canal. Kind of reorganize here. I don't even know why I'm doing this because we're going to do a lot of organization later. Okay, and we got the Mountain Plains. All right, we're 3 out of, I believe, just 5. I don't know that the whole set's in here. That's usually what they do. Glint Weaver. Yeah, let me just bump the camera in the stand. All right. Magnetic Snuffler. Elf Crocodile Detective. Did you ever think you were going to see those words together? There's Shock. It's just a common. Draw a card, Investigate. That's okay, so it's 4 mana, draw 2, split up over 2. At least it's an instant. You can do both at instant speed. We'll see how well that one does. I'm just going to say, like, that's Novice Inspector. That one's probably going to do very well, I'm guessing. Judging by any format that or like limited format that Throbbing Inspector's in. Goblin Mask Maker for foil. Intrude on the Mind. Okay, Mythic. Oh, this is the upgraded Factor Fiction for 1 more mana. That it seems like it's going to be a really good card. All right. Forensic Researcher, Fey Flight, Soul Search, Bubble Smuggler, Deduce. Pick your poison. Shock. Okay, now we see 2 shocks in a row. All right, and I say I'm going to go faster, and then I don't, because I'm still, like, excited to look at, like, all of the new cards. All right, we got a Goblin. Oh, is this, like, I think this is the first island. Oh, a foil Lightning Helix. That's cool.
The lands in this set are kind of lackluster, in my opinion. Like, the borderless ones of the rare lands look really good, but the full art basics are kind of ugly.
Yeah, they're just all cities. It's kind of like, well, not totally like New Capenna, but yeah. Yeah, actually this set kind of feels like New Capenna. I think it's probably going to end up being a little more well-received. I mean, it's not like a 3-color set, but like, I think Magic players are going to like, oh, staggering size with a different name. But yeah, like, I think Magic players are going to like Ravnica. another return to Ravnica. Better, we'll see. I don't really care either way. I just, new magic. Ooh, we didn't get enough Kaya. Now we get a foil one, so I'm okay with that. And then we get Wojak and Investigator again. Oh, triple rare pack, connecting the dots. And then I think we would have had to get a fourth, you have to have either a special guest or a list card that's also a rare. But either way, triple rare pack for, what's going to be a draftable thing. That's, you open a pack like that and you're like, well, I take the best rare or the money rare, and then somebody looks at the pack and like, what the heck did this person take? Like, you're almost like, I'll take the pack and drop. Like, what do I do here? All right. Yeah, I did have an interesting draft the other day of that involved a March of the Machine pack, and I got Elshnorn, Shieldred, and like an Invasion rare. So I did have to pass Shieldred, the Whispering one, and I'm sure who I passed it to was confused, but sometimes that happens. So I don't know, maybe we'll see this. It might feel like March of Machines Cryptics. And we'll keep on moving. They went this way. Projector Inspector. Escape Tunnel. There's the Evolving Wilds. Murder! Man, there's like a paragraph of like flavor text. Yeah, like we're just gonna keep moving on. They gotta try and make murder interesting. Of course they have to put murder in the set though. Like, I mean, it's in the name of the set. There's an art card. So that's what 3 art cards now? I'm not exactly keeping track because no witnesses. Oh, okay, so it's a board wipe, and then whoever has the most creatures investigates. It's not going to probably see standard play because I think there's just actively a better board wipe for the same mana cost, but it's a new set, so we need a white board wipe. Every set has one. They can't all be Sunfall though.
Or Farewell.
Yeah, I like Farewell, but Sunfall is probably the better limited card. Sunfall is my if I have white in my commander's colors, then Sunfall's in my deck. Teysa. Ooh, all right. 4 out of 5 if there's 5. I don't know. We might need to check.
I think
but yeah, so anyway, we're getting there. I'm happy to not just get like 4 of the same one, even though I do want to get at least a playset of all of them at some point. We're doing pretty well. All right, we're on to the last stack of packs. That's a cool card. I don't know, 10th District Hero. Okay, we've opened it. Looks better in the art glossy finish. Consigned to Oblivion, that's a reprint, so it's a list card. Yeah.
The people that collect the art cards are going to have a harder time completing too because they're more rare.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay, Assassin's Trophy. This is another reprint, but this is actually in the main set, so I don't know if that one's going to be, it's good removal, but I don't know if it's going to be a great limited card, because of course you kind of ramp whatever you destroy unless it's a land. Yep. So anyway, yeah, they're slowly. What's that?
Yeah, because it's getting kind of tall.
Yeah. All right, move this out of the way, and then we'll have just like tons of sorting to do over the next couple of weeks as we, put all our pre-release and the foil mountain looks okay. But yeah. All right, analyze the pollen. And then I think that's 5 out of 5. I could be wrong. I'm going to double check at the end because now I'm curious. But that seems like that's pretty rare. Like I don't think we've ever done that before. Anytime there was like a rare land cycle.
Like I do remember in New Capenna, our favorite triumph was the one that started with Z. I think Zeator's Proving Ground. We only got those pretty basic.
Art,
that's interesting.
That face. It's a fugitive code breaker. Yeah. Okay.
Usually when we get lands, we get the same one over and over again. We don't usually get one of each.
Coveted Falcon. Hedge Maze, this time a borderless. So I'm cool with that. Let's start getting borderless ones now that we got this 10th Street Gossip. I like the art on that card too. Hedge Whisperer, Flotsam and Jetsam. I don't know like what the story is behind Flotsam and Jetsam. I only know it from like the Little Mermaid. I'm assuming they had like they're from like
something else.
Yeah, intellectual property other than Disney. And then get through our last few commons there. So I don't know, more uncommons, more rares. Feeling like sealed and draft could be kind of fun. Maybe more of a Prince thing. Okay, so we got Delney Streetwise Lookout for a mythic. 2 or less can't be blocked by creatures power 3 or greater, and then okay, so it needs a 3-mana 2/2. And then we got another rare. Delney. That doesn't scream immediately like really good. I mean, it is a mythic, but expose the culprit. I have first time seeing this one. Turn face down, card face up.
I bet you in foil that looks cool with all the flames.
Yeah, okay, so I do think it's only the story spotlight cards. That's probably also like the puzzle thing that Wizards is talking about. I don't know. Everyone try and figure out the puzzle. I haven't even looked in. I found out there was a puzzle today, so I gotta get on that. I don't know.
I think the borderless lands all connect or something too.
Oh, okay.
Or there's some kind of hidden message in them or something like that.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
There's other planes. This time we have a foil Flotsam and Jetsam. Barbed Servitor, so an indestructible thing that has you suspect it, which means it can't block, so you know indestructible blocker for 4 mana. But you can get rid of suspect. That's kind of like a lot of red-black cards care about suspect. So anyway, I've noticed that they're kind of using Fanatical Strength has like a showcase or story spotlight treatment. But anyway, they're using suspect, I think, pretty creatively. They're putting suspect on cards that, normally they would have something be tapped so that it can't block, and now they put suspect on it. So I do think that's like, some creative decisions went to that. There's Forensic Gadgeteer. It's actually blue. I thought it was white for a second because it's a little hard to see the colors, but okay, whenever you cast an artifact, investigate. That could be a cool, just nab all the artifacts and just keep like, storming off. All right, man, I do like that treatment on the cards. I don't know, I'm a sucker for borderless. Some people are a sucker for the old borders. Not me. I like borderless. Let's keep those going. Oh, that's got to be Aurelia. Yeah, I mean, the back of the card was already there. I could have just looked at it, but I don't know. I see the back of a card and I'm not interested. I gotta look at the front. War Leader's Call, the Anthem that also deals damage. It's like Impact Tremors and an Anthem. Killer Among Us. This is a cool card. I'll pause it for a second. You make like a whole bunch of 1/1s of different type, and then of course Among Us. You have to secretly write down one of them. It almost reads like one of those unset cards, and then you can turn one of them into like a 4/4 Death Toucher. Anyway, seems cool. Frantic Scapegoat. Okay, it's an uncommon. First one that we've gotten, I think. I do like the art on that. I mean, it's a goat. Like. Yeah, 1 mana, 1/1 red haste.
Our other
goat.
friend was very excited that he got 2 goats so far.
Yeah, I mean, that one looks cool. Okay, that's like the 5th Novice Inspector. I'm alright with that. Repeat Offender, Makeshift Binding.
Whenever there's like a cute animal card, like the Capybara or the Poison Dart Frog in the last set.
So I do actually want to point out real quick too, these 2 commons. One of these is probably going to be the best limited common. I don't know which one. Like, it's probably going to be the Binding. It's removal that gains life. But, Novice Inspector's got to be up there. So I'm calling it now. Thinking Cap. Expedited Inheritance. Okay, Mythic red enchantment. Whenever a creature's dealt damage, you can exile that card, that many cards from the top of the library. Okay, so like card advantage, but like it's a creature, so it's either player. Can you do like a weird mill strategy with that? I don't. Hustle and bustle. Soul Innervation. Yeah, I don't know. That's a mythic. I don't know if you even want to put like if you open that. I don't think you want to put it in your deck in limited. Like, I guess maybe if you have like a really aggressive deck and you could just like keep playing things faster than your opponent. But I mean, it's red. Like, it kind of makes some sense. I'm gonna move these again because they just absolutely will not stay. All right, we're down to like the last. Looks like 6 of the box. Ooh, there's the 2/2 detective. Several things make this. Chaos Lord can attack. First turn it comes into play on a side. Except the turn first comes. I don't even know. What is magic doing? Offender at large. Case of the locked hothouse. The land. Push and pull. You choose which one you want to do. Eliminate the impossible. And whatever remains, however improbable, must be the thing. I don't know. Sherlock Holmes. You know, there's some flavor in this set if you know. Oh, who is that? Is that Rakdos? That's Rakdos. I mean, I swear I didn't read it and then flip it over. I'm sticking to that. Oh, Massacre Girl. I don't even know if it's like a good hit, but like the old Massacre Girl is really cool. I don't know if they did a borderless treatment of this. If they did, I want it. Oh yeah, this thing it gives your stuff wither. It's busted. That card's got to be amazing. Like, if they don't kill it immediately, you probably just win the game. Especially if you have any kind of board. Yeah. Clearly, I've been the most excited about Massacre Girl. I don't know if it's good.
Well, it's weird because, like, you know, the everyone was speculating that the play boosters were gonna have like all these super busted cards, and so far, and you're almost done with the box, I haven't seen any packs that were like insane.
Yeah.
Like with all the rares and all the extra cards that they were talking about. Like, we've gotten a few, but like it seems like basically kind of like normal-ish.
Like Elephant Cleric, get a leg up. Yeah, things have seemed like pretty, you know, like
standard,
pretty tame. Like, for, you know, I haven't seen anything like crazy.
Oh, I like
I've
that
seen
one.
I've seen the cat like 5 times. We got at least a foil. But, you know, there's fewer commons, more uncommons. We're at 3 list and or special guests, which probably about tracks. I think you're supposed to average, like, it's 1 in 8, so like, you know, 3 to 4. You know, maybe if you're on the lucky side, you get 5. There's a foil, common, uncommon. Forensic Gadgeteer. Okay, we saw this one. Oh, Case of the Stashed Skeleton. So this one gives you a 2/1 that effectively has menace, and then to solve it, you have to have no skeletons, which means your skeleton needs to die. You know, that's pretty doable. Nobody's going to sit there and take 2 forever. And then it gives you a demonic tutor. Like,
Demon Toots.
yeah, I mean, this guy has to go in my, you know, sacrifice deck, and then you just, like, you know, you get a free sacrifice fodder card, and then you have an enchantment that you can, well, I guess you don't sack it for that, but you you don't sacrifice it to something else. You sacrifice it to get the tutor. Anyway, I'm excited about that card. I'm also excited about the make 3 1/1s card, because I think I might, even though it's 5 mana, put it in that sacrifice deck. It makes a lot of permanence. And it's like, seems like a fun card. Leyline of the Guild Pact. It can start on your hand, and it has like the most absurd mana cost. Like, they've managed to fit like Wooburg colors onto like a 4-pip card because all of them have green. So they're all green, and then one of each of the other mana is all hybrid. It's weird. But yeah, it makes everything tap for any color. You know, maybe a 5-color deck plays that. I don't know. In Commander, it's like, it's probably not going to start in your hand. Ooh, okay, Chase is on. Yeah, so I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Oh, we got 2 of the Slice from the Shadows. I do like how they gave the Story Spotlight cards a special treatment. It kind of highlights them a little more. You know, it used to be like the only way you would know their Story Spotlight is they say Story Spotlight. Oh, the dog token!
The dog.
Which I'd seen this and then I forgot about it. And I'm really glad that I got it because it's my favorite token. Like, that's just the best ever. Oh, okay, so we got another special guest. This one's Tragic Slip. They They automatically make special guest mythic, I think. This is definitely not deserving of being a mythic. I think it's like a common in Jumpstart, but Fate Flight. Okay, that looks really good in foil. Ezram Agency Chief. The Archon Detective. Yeah, that was cool. Oh, and Analyze the Pollen. So this is... Oh, it's a Sports Story Spotlight, but it's a rare. And search a basic land. Okay, so you could get any land. That may be good in some other formats. I don't know. You need to find evidence 8. That seems like kind of a reach. But yeah, so now we're up to 4 Story Spotlight / special guest cards. And apparently they're all going to have the mythic badge. Spirit token. Forest. Ooh, the chase is on. Oh, I get excited because it's borderless, but it's a common. Case of the Crimson Purse. Cornered Crook. Alright, we got this and 1 pack to go. Galvanize. That one's going to be a good one. Red burn spell. The Gorehound. Last pack, what can we do here? We're going to start with the human token. Alright, and Poopy Land. We got a foil, of course. Lazav, Wearer of Faces. And that's the only rare. But we got the wrench, so that may have completed the cycle. I don't think I saw the candlestick, which I believe is the blue one. Oh, this is it's a colorless case. Gets a basic land. Okay, it's into your hand, but that's fine. Like, it fixes your mana, and it's an uncommon. Okay. So anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I am going to rifle through the rares real quick because I do want to find out, did we get all 5 of the lands? They were definitely in the first half of the box as I opened it. But thank you everyone for joining. And this is just a curiosity. Hedge maze. I'm not seeing... Okay, well, there's no... the theater. And then was the other one green-black? Commercial district, red-green. Alright, well, we got 5 different ones, so if there's only 5, we did it. We win. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for joining. Please continue watching. This is the first of the initial 4 videos of this set, and I can't wait to keep opening it. Thank you again so much.